You know that one meeting, the one that's circled on your calendar all year long? The one that feels a little less like a helpful chat and a little more like sitting for a final exam you totally forgot to study for? Yep, we're talking about the annual performance review. It's a workplace ritual that, for so many of us, is just packed with anxiety and, let's be honest, a lot of awkwardness. But what if I told you that entire tradition is on its way out?
So let's just get right to the heart of it. A growing pile of research is pointing to one conclusion. This once standard corporate practice hasn't just fallen out of fashion, it may have completely and totally outlived its usefulness.
So, how did we get here? And more importantly, where are we headed? Well, here's our game plan. We'll start by talking about why this whole era is ending. Then, we'll dig into exactly why these reviews just don't work. After that, we're going to pivot to a much more human approach, look at a really cool case study from Deloitte, and wrap it all up with a look at the future of feedback.
All right, first up, the end of an era. For decades, the annual review was just an unquestioned part of professional life. It was just what you did. But that is changing, and it's changing fast.
So, why is this cornerstone of corporate culture starting to crumble? Let's get into the specifics. Why do annual reviews fail so often?
Well, it turns out there are some pretty big core flaws, and they create this vicious cycle. For starters, the whole thing often becomes a shallow, tick-the-box exercise, right? Then, if an employee gets a low rating, their motivation can just plummet. So what do managers do? To avoid that conflict, they start giving artificially high ratings, which kind of makes the whole process meaningless. And through it all, it's way too easy for personal relationships to have more weight than an actual, objective look at someone's work.
Okay, so if the old system is broken, what's the fix? It's time to stop talking about the problem and start looking at the solution, a much more human approach.
And that solution is something called continuous feedback. Now, don't let the corporate jargon scare you. The keywords here are ongoing, informal, and non-threatening. This isn't about one big, stressful meeting. It's about building a culture where talking and growing are just part of the daily workflow, not some once-a-year event.
And when you put the two side by side, the difference is it's night and day. We're moving away from a formal, manager-led judgment to an informal, often employee-led conversation. One is often feared or just dismissed as a waste of time. The other actually boosts performance because it's all about engagement, not just a grade.
Now, this isn't just some abstract theory. Major companies are actually doing this. So let's take a look at a really fascinating case study from the global consulting giant, Deloitte.
Deloitte Australia's head of people and performance, a guy named Alec Bashinsky, put it pretty bluntly. He compared the annual review to a drive-by shooting. Wow! It's a shocking metaphor for sure, but it perfectly captures that feeling of random, high-stakes judgment that so many people feel.
So why would they make such a radical change? Well, Deloitte did something really smart. They looked at their own data. And they had this big aha moment. Get this, 97% of their employees were good at their jobs. Their entire stressful, super time-consuming review process was basically designed to manage the other 3%. They were forcing everyone through a system that was built for the exception, not the rule.
So what did they build instead? They scrapped the big annual event and replaced it with these lightweight, frequent interactions. Things like weekly 10-minute check-ins, which are often led by the employee. Simple 10-question surveys every quarter. And regular talent reviews, which are really just forward-looking chats about career growth. The focus is all on continuous interaction. And notice what's missing? No cumbersome forms, no once-a-year rating.
Deloitte's story really points to a much bigger transformation happening. This isn't just about killing the performance review. It's about rethinking the entire future of feedback at work. So if you take just one thing away from all of this, let it be this. The whole philosophy is shifting. We are moving away from a top-down, once-a-year judgment, and we're moving toward an ongoing collaborative conversation that's actually focused on helping people improve. And that really leads to one final question for you to think about. Look around at your own organization, your own team. Is your workplace built for feedback, or is it built for judgment? The answer to that question really says everything about where your company is headed.